Hello, and oh, it crashed again. Welcome to the North's house. This is the second time this has happened. The moment I just press, hey, I want to be in the game now, it just... Yeah, I was about to say some brain shoe here, but apparently no brain shoe, because I game bad. I break game. Not sure how I managed to do it, but there it is. We have the game back online again. Would think it wouldn't happen, but it's happened twice. Of course, at that point, it has to be a me thing. Yeah, we're gonna continue with the Watcher, because it's going fine for now, and it helps doing multiple runs of the Ironclad to do better. I still haven't beat the heart, but that's not the problem here, is it? But I'm gonna get better at it, and see if I can figure out the strategy. I say. I don't do research after all. Why would I do research? I just go in blind. I can remove a card, I can get more HP, or I can obtain a curse and rare colorless card. Ooh. I mean, just getting rid of a card early could actually be good. I'm generally just getting rid of a defend. Be able to early take out my foes. I'm also gonna try and be stingy with cards I actually collect. Now, where do I go? If I want to fight you, I'm gonna have to... Well, I can heal and then do 2 fights, so there I am safe if I get to this point. Now there's a question of if I do a fight, this and that. Ooh, that could be a good one. Good loot there. If not, I have to go from there and not get the good loot or ignore you. Okay, I'm probably going down this route because I can also shop. Which means these two are equal, so I'm doing you. I have chosen the worm. I chose poorly. Well, no damage for me. Thank you very much, worm. That also means I'm getting the Erupt with 1 strike. How fun. And... okay, all the defense in 1. Which means all the strikes come next hand. Safely. I don't need to fear consequences. Other than I don't have all the energy I would need. Revenge, murder, and desecration. Lovely. Okay, now we begin with the fun part. I do not want you. You don't change my stance. You don't change my stance, and you don't change my stance. Goodbye. What are you? Ah! Could get a lot of money and just... ooh. I do 1 fight, and then I can sell that card immediately and get rid of it. I'm doing it.
Yes, this will all be worth it.
You have a list, my good sir. The serpent rears its head and blasts a stream of gold upwards. It is amazing and terrifying simultaneously. You gather all the gold, thank the snake, and get going. Thank you, serpent. Okay, don't give me doubt. Uh-huh. Okay. I guess, give me doubt. Sure. I won... well, I can't block it all. But I'm gonna block some. Oh, enjoy Puss in Boots Silent. Enjoy that. It's the good stuff. Very understandable that comes first. It does make sense. I probably will be streaming by then as well, because I do have the energy today. Heck yeah. No more damage. No, wait, I could have just killed him. Well, it's done is done. Kill his friend. Ow. And revenge. That's a 1, and a 2. And get all the strikes next turn. Yeah, I've been licked. Kill him. Perfect. Ooh, block potion. Now, Bowling Bash is a good attack. Scry and Fasting, don't do that. I will have a Bowling Bash. I'm gonna need a Bowling Bash. Not more than 1. Hello. Whenever you add a power card, upgrade it. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of your block. Good if I can get more than 15 block. I don't have a deck for that. Ooh. I'ma buy this. And I can still afford getting rid of the doubt. Perfect. Upgraded cards. Doing random. Find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Sure. I mean, I have this one, but this one could get upgraded from this, which is even better. Even though I lose 14 health. Heh. Nope, it didn't do the one thing I wanted it to do. Fair enough. Enough. And I got this one in my first hand. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, hang on, is it my entire hand? Upgrade all your cards for the rest of the combat. Yes, okay. Need to check you upgrade later. Can I do that here? Yes. Oh, right. It's just cheaper. Now I remember. That's a miracle. He's angry at me. Okay, let's just do vigilance. That's 4 damage blocked. Let's not make him angrier. Next time, I will have eruption, but what else will I have? I will have a lot of strikes, and I will utilize that to the best of my ability. Why don't you do more damage? Should have done more damage. Yeah. Balling bash. Well, could have gone better. Bag of preparation. Not a potion. Well, you send me into card, right? Put a card from your discard pile into your hand and retain it. Enter card. Yes. Perfect. And now I can go and fight you if I heal. Do that. Heal. Let's see if I won't dare challenge him. Who is at the end? Ah, the slime. Fair enough. I challenge you, Lagavulin. Well, I guess I'll just enter a calm. It makes it better when I wake up and hit him real hard. A great start. And now for my own safety, we go into calm. Ah, wonderful. I do not need you. But I can block. Yeah, I'm doing the 12. There we go. No damage. No harm, no foul. Really. I have one card too much. That is what I've learned now. Just one more than I need. Fine, I'll strike him normally. I'll get you next turn, maybe, if I get attack cards. I got attack cards, I will get you now. And a boop, and a boop. Bag of marbles. Yes. And thoughts. I don't need another one of you. I do not want more of you. And scribe. Nope. I could probably do a lot of good stuff with scribe, but eh. But if you climb a floor, gain 12 gold, no longer works when you spend any gold at a shop. Right, yeah, it's a good way of earning gold. Genuinely is. But if I don't go in a shop, or if I go in a shop early, it's not going to help me. And then I might as well just have... I'm going to regret not going for the more bank. Actually, how many... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, along with that. That's what, 60 and 72 gold? 72 gold? No, I'm taking the keep. I've done my decision. I will probably regret it. I'm gonna heal, because I'm going to use, maybe. I want to upgrade cards. But we'll see what happens. Occultist. I'll also keep getting this in my first hand. I'm not complaining. I love it. But I'm confused. And my turn. Yes. Of course, I also start my entire hand with my strike cards. Not good. Not good at all. Can't afford doing this. Then bashing him in. And then vigilancing myself up. No damage! And then he's closer to death. Which is what I want. Hang on. 10. Not good enough. I need more damage. Well, your turn. Erupt on him, strike him. Okay, it's going good. This potion. All those cards tend to be quite good, but just pure 10 block, 12 block, not 10, 12. It's even step 12. It's perfect. It's a sign. What are you? Crescendo, yes please. Goodbye, Thorns. I'm gonna regret that. Maybe. I could go shopping. Anyway. You walk by an eerie statue holding several masks. Something behind you softly whispers, "Stop." You swerve around to face the statue, which is now facing you. On closer inspection, it's not a statue, but a statuesque gaunt man. Is he even breathing?
Face. Let me touch. Maybe trade.
So, good face, bad face, or I can lose HP and gain gold. I'm a gamble. I like to gamble.
For me? For me? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Mm.
You see one of his arms flicker and your face is in his hand. Your face has been swapped.
Nice face, nice face.
Face of Cleric. At the end of your combat, raise your max HP by 1. Okay, yeah, I had good luck here. I am terrified. What would happen now if I had bad luck? Well, I have reason to defeat you. Now, can I take you out in this turn? I do not have that much energy. If I do 9, and you have 40 left, this will do 20. And then I have you with 12. That is not good enough. Nope. Well, I'll strike you normally. Here. Then I'll just start blocking myself up. Good enough. I have Crescendo. I can use that to go rage on him. Upgrade everything. Yes. And then Vigilance. Strike. Where's that? Oh, is that what keeps happening? Right. Okay, now I find it. I was so confused last stream. Every time I used a miracle, I spent exactly what I should have left, and I had something left because I upgraded miracle. Of course I do. I am but a fool. Now, anyway, I'm killing him. I had a moment of thinking, did I kill him now? Because I was weakened. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. Effective against multiple enemies. Scry and gain 3 block. If you're in Wrath mode, gain more block. It is a better block than a normal block. But I also want to keep my hand very, very small. So I'm not too good. Ah, it's you guys. I'm probably gonna need the block. Yeah, well, I don't have it. And I cannot deal all the damage right now. I can deal some of the damage. But oh, I can go rage and just hit him with this. Actually, can I kill him with that? I'm gonna try. I could. I could. Anyway, calm down. Oh, right, yeah, that's an exhausted card. Shame. That is 2 of me. I don't approve that. And I can't erupt on them because they're gonna hit me harder. I can't kill them with this. Not yet. I'll block some of it. Yeah, 2 damage. Ah, you're back. Hurt him. I mean, it's a start. Most definitely it's a start. Why aren't you dead? I don't want him that dead. I can kill him next turn. I promise. I could have killed him next turn. But I still can. Then just block it all. No damage! And then I should get my erupt. I did not. Oh, I did. I just didn't get any other card. So why would I? Well, I'm gambling and getting an attack card. You should probably just play that one. Could have gotten erupt right back. I got erupt right back. The cards know what they want, and they want me to do this. They really want that. I am doing incredibly well. It scares me. Gain 6 block. If the last card played, this comes a skill. Nope. 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 I'm sticking with small hand. Don't need to heal. I could do that, but more importantly, I want to upgrade you. If you're upgraded, everything else is upgraded by proxy. Hello, slime! See, proxy. Perfect. Let's just go straight vigilance. I could do 2 strikes. I could. I'll save it for later. Ah, he's confused. Well, he's planning on doing harm. I do not approve of harm. I never said it was okay. I want Eruption back, and I want you back. But next turn, should probably just have stuck with you. Yeah, well. Now then, I'm Erupt on you. Bowl in your face. And he's splitting now, so I actually need to do as much damage as I physically can, and I should prepare for the next fight. Okay, I'm ready. It's going well. It's going well. Crescendo. Yeah, you're doing a debuff. I ain't approving of debuffs. Yep, setup was fine. And then we calm down. I'll bring back you and you. Actually, that's really good, just being able to bring those 2 back each time. Then I can erupt on him. Bowling bash him. And vigilance. Of course, I would love to have more attacks on my hand, but I don't! Ah, there I have attacks. Well, I can kill one of them. That's about it. Unless I drink it in an attack potion. Well then. Hang on, I'm not in a stance, am I? I am in a stance. So if I play you, I have 2 more energy. And you do a lot of damage. But you do also a lot of... You do the most damage, honestly. I'm playing you. On him. Ah. Stand. I can kill you both. All according to someone's plan. Establishment can be good, but I don't have a build for that. Deus Ex Machina just is good. For each card in your hand, I don't have that many cards. Deus Ex Machina it is. Double the effectiveness of potions. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer gain gold. That's a risk. Replace Pure and give me 3 miracles. I do not need 3 miracles. I do not have the cards to need a lot of energy. Well, you need a lot of backup energy. Energy in general, on the other hand, could be good. But doubling potions. I need the gold. I'm doubling the potions. Sacred Bark. Will I regret that? It all depends on my potions. Now, where do I want to go? There is a lot of fights. You seem like a safe route to fight at the end. Compared to... Well, no, you are actually the exact same. But with you, I can fight you ahead of there. And then I can also have healed and fought you. I'm gonna have to go quite a bit. And my fan turned off again. Oi, fan. Hey, it's doing something. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's just continuously turning on and off. I should be concerned, probably. Now... We go up here, I fight you. That's a double elite fight I do not want to do. This way, I gotta go through a lot of crap. Fight him. Then I can heal. Go through 1 random, a chest, then a fight, random, heal, fight. Yeah, I'm doing that route. It's the route of the relics, also shopping. The Chosen. Hello, Chosen. I do not have a way of going out of my mode. So I'm not doing that. I'm blocking what little I can, which is nothing compared to what you're planning on actually doing to me. And then I'm punching you in the face. I have done my bit. Oh right, he was actually weakened. Shame. I need him dead. Oh, well, more specifically, I want him dead. It's gonna daze me in a moment. Now, yeah, I am playing you. And I am doing that. Strike, meditate, and have these two on my hand next turn. Ah, right, Deus Ex Machina. Well, I won't be having an energy issue this round. That's for certain. I do have a damage issue. And I just don't do enough damage. Oh, I'm not really taking damage, so that's fine. I'm vulnerable, I'm gonna take damage. As I got angry at him and just bashed him in. Problem solved. Money. Ooh, it's nice to see what they give me. Now, Flurry of Blows is a necessary piece of my build. Even though it's just more cards in my hand, but I am trying to continuously swap stances. So it adds up well. Nah, yes, Empty Fist. It does help with the stance changes, but still not enough. When you apply debuff, I do not apply that many debuffs. Combat reward screens now contain colorless cards and cards from other. Nah, I don't really want that, do I? But I can clean up my hand slightly. What do I have? I have 3 block cards. I have 4 with you. Then 4 strikes, 5, 6 of the attack cards, and then everything else is skill. Just pure skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's a strike. A strike goes away. Goodbye, strike. Still have money that I can spend on another shop in the future, I think. That is the plan, at least. I mean, there's no shop in my path. But there will be more shops. Take your time. Or not. You don't have to. You're taking my money. How dare you? Well, this is already upgraded, so I'm just punching him in the face. And then I upgrade everything. Really wish I could get angry at them. I just can't. Because all my calmness is in here. My hands are not really sticking to my side, are they now? It's 13 damage. I only have that 1 block. If I do this, 13, so it would be 26. 2 of those would take him out. It could also take him out, unfortunately I only have those 2. If I do this one, also 13 actually. Yeah, it's the same amount. It's not good enough. So close, but not good. But if it's only him, it's gonna be the same amount of damage they actually do to me. So... might as well just fit... oh, right, Flurry of Blows is gonna make a difference. Well, not all the difference, but a difference. I'll actually do less damage than I anticipated. My math was wrong. It was wrong! Because I just imagined doubling it, but it's not really doubled. But never mind, it is. Boop. He dead. Your friend dead. And I'm blocking the exact same amount I would have blocked either way. Hehe. Ow. I killed.
No!
Yes. Duplication card. Ooh. Ah. Goodbye, skill. I want duplication. The next 2 cards are played. That's good. None of you. Still stingy with my cards. More of the cult. More of the cult. My hand is full. I got too many cards on my hand. Focusing on the leader. Strike down their leader. Strike down their leader. Just punch him a bunch of times. I should also block. There, no damage. And now he's scary. Again. He's often scary. Now... yeah, I can leave it. I'm just focusing on this enemy. He's the big problem, in my opinion. I'm no longer getting dazed from him. Nice, nice. And then I do you. Giving me you and you in my hand every time. Unfortunately, I will lose that one from doing that stance change. But I can punch you. I can erupt on you. I flurry blows you. I strike you. I realize I don't have more cards and I start blocking. I flurry blows you. So close. Flurry blows. Why aren't you stronger? Ah. Ah. I can just do that. Never mind, I killed him. Yep, my build is working. Kind of. Now, if I had a way of continuously actually going through my deck as well, that would be even better. Okay. Now this is the real trial. If it works here, it works as planned. If it doesn't work here, it doesn't work. Well, I ain't gonna kill with this. Never mind, I was. Okay, I'm do some meditation and bring back eruption. There we go, upgrade everything. Erupt on ya. Flurry blows ya. Bowling bash ya. Strike ya. And then realize that I need some defense. Punch ya. And defend some more. I blocked one. This is going way better than I thought it would. I have both of them. Wonderful. Rage time. Punch. So close. So close. Hang on, I should block. I should really block. There we go. I want strike back and a better defense. Sure. No damage. And another erupt. Thank you, Face of Cleric. He's not gonna miss it, I think. Carve Reality. Deal 10 damage, add a smite into your hand. Another damage card. It's a good damage card as well. 15. I can go to 15, can't I? I will. Goodbye, Strength Potion. Hello, enemy number 1. That's a knife. That's unfortunate. Can I afford doing this? Yes, I can. Kind of. I'm gonna take some damage from it. No doubt there. Why am I doing you? This is more damage. I just realized I couldn't afford that. Damn you, math! So, it took me 23 steps until I ceased to do a strategical thought process of my actions. Shame. Shame. Well, I'm doing that. I don't want to take all that damage. There we go. Better. Better. Stop it. Don't hurt me. Ooh. Ah, reality. Oop. Ooh, smite. Well, I mean, it's not like I can do much. I can do. And I will do. Prepare my next hand. Ow. Miracles. Not really what I needed, but I'll take it. Smite. Strike. I have a bunch of miracles now, so that should be fine. Then vigilance. And for good measure, we'll defend. 1 damage. And a wound. Yeah, I'll take it. Angry time. Punch. And strike. Hooray! Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Yes, please. Will kick. No. I mean, it's a lot of damage and I draw cards. I do need to draw cards. But now my hand is growing. Okay, if I get you, I have to make sure I get rid of strike. That's for certain. Now, I do have good amount of health. But am I risking it for the biscuit? I'm either getting the key or healing. I am healing. My max health is just increasing. I have no reason to bet on it. A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. Ah yes, this one, where I can get the ritual dagger. Yep. It can be powerful. But I also know if I focus on using a specific card to kill someone, I end up doing some bad choices. They didn't even notice I'm taking the money. Goodbye! What are you? Ooh, ceramic fish. If you add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. That's useless. I don't add cards to my deck. The Taskmaster. And his friends. Don't forget his friends. Okay, I guess I'll vigilance up. I can't really do much out of getting more damage on you. I will focus on you. And I will finish you. Mitigate damage! I can mitigate damage even more. And I will. For my own sake. Ow. My block! Oh, hang on, I'm gonna punch you. Just in case. Upgrades! I'm not getting anything by getting angry. Ow. Ah, now I can get angry at him. Without concern. I am weakened though, that kind of sucks. Focus on you. Draw some more card. I'll focus on you. Ah, wonderful. I can go back now. Smite. Hang on a minute. I don't have more attack cards. That means I have to kill someone. And it ain't you, it's him. And Miracle 2.0. All according to plan. It's still not my plan, but it's most definitely someone's plan. Ooh, lantern. Yes! Extra energy. I need that stuff. Now, I already have a meditate. I do not want 2 meditates. Even though it's good, I'm not getting another one. Ah, it's you. I don't really... Ah, actually, I will transform 2 cards. I'll transform 2 strike cards. What did you give me? Your piece? Yes, please. Battle him. Smite. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now go here, fight you, and then I can just go that way. Wonderful. Get a key. I don't need to heal. It went well. Did I need to heal? It's the knife again. No, knife. Not a single calm card. Out of... Oh. Wait, there's only 2 here. Ah, calm card. I admitted it. Clearly. Erupt on ya. Crave reality on ya. Smite ya. Doing great, doing great. Let's just add a miracle to my hand. I should probably block, shouldn't I? I can go all out and hurt him even more. And I will. Then I'll block. Wonderful. I want my eruption back. It's better than the crescendo when it's upgraded. See, I can upgrade it. Erupt. Wheel kick. That was easy. Stone calendar. At the end of turn... Oh, at the end of turn 7 specifically, deal 52 damage to all enemies. Yes, please. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be adding another card here, it seems. Tantrum. Deal 3 damage 3 times, enter Wrath, shuffle this card into your draw pile. Which means it will always come back. Or Indignation. If you're in Wrath, apply 5 vulnerability or enter Wrath. It's gonna be Indignation. Because the vulnerable is gonna just increase my damage by a lot if I manage to switch. If not, it's just another card to switch with. This way. Yeah, no, I'm fighting you guys. I'm keeping my 520 gold. I have way more gold than you guys can imagine. I'm just saying. I'm rich. Okay, so that's 10. It will kill him. It ain't gonna kill either of those. So I'm gonna just get rid of you. I don't need to think about you anymore. And then I will... I mean, extremely harm you, I guess. Or you. You, I don't know what you're doing anymore. I don't remember your tricks. Probably killed him if I went angry. I still can. And I will. And I'll add smite. What do you... Oh. That's fine. Punch you in the face. Get real angry. The indignation of your presence near me, and then flurry blows you in the face, and then smite you. I mean, I probably just need to smite him, but I wanted a red mask. Weaken the enemy. Oh, but ooh, 60% of HP. That's good, since it keeps increasing. I have you. I do need another flurry of blows. It adds up, I promise. 24. Do I need 24? I mean, I could gain from healing. How are you upgraded? You do more damage. Is there anything I actually feel like I should upgrade? Because I use this to upgrade my deck. I'll heal instead. Yep. Closer to full. More chance of finishing this fight alive. Okay, let's start by punching you in the face. Upgrading everything. Good start, good start. I could draw a bunch of cards on this turn. And I will. Punch him in the face. Inner peace. Yes! Battle him. Just good start. Kind of. I am probably gonna keep a lot of the cards I have in my hand now. Doing you so I can pull you out. Bring back you and you, I guess. Then we fill my hand up with eruption, please. Thank you. And indignation. Okay. I am thinking this through, right? Sure. Sure I am. Of course I am. How could I not be? The indignation of your presence. It baffles me. Punch you in the face. Carve reality out of you. I could smite you, because I still have the double miracle, so I will. Great start. And then we pull out a big miracle for my tiny defense and flurry of blows. Yes, that seemed like a great play. Also, I still have all the potions. Honestly, I'm playing you. Deal 3 damage, draw 1 card. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 5 damage. I don't do that. I've already done that. Flash steal. Yeah. Yeah. I want you to go back in my deck. Could you do that? I've done a terrible mistake. Ow. Ow. Ow! Punch. Not a single... Yeah, I would have gained from having that, Will kick. Might have drawn a single calm card. Just one. That's all I would have needed. How much is this? 14, 18. So take 2 from you, then it's 20. 32? 32? 32. It's 32 damage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Bop, 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 bop. Guess I'll just smite you for fun. Wait, hang on. Why didn't I just do crescendo? I probably would have killed you with that. Might have killed you with that. Let's say that instead. That sounds more plausible. It's gonna hurt. Okay, it hurt a lot, but still, could have been worse. I'm angry. I'm gonna punch you. You're still weakened, so I don't need to do my indignation, but I can just smite you to death. And that was him taken care of. Now, the main reason I'm doing well is just because I get rid of my enemies before they manage to attack me. Conjure a blade. Shuffle an expenditure into your draw pile. Deal 9 damage so many times. Interesting. Oh, yeah, right. Depending on what I paid for this one. Right. Lesson learned. I'm not going to do. What are you upgraded? I can get 3. So every 4 turns I go into the divine mode. But I don't have control over it. Which is something I don't want. This one is an investment. I'll take the investment. Because it could deal a ton of damage. Velvet Choker. Gain an extra energy at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards. No thank you. Whenever you exit calm, gain an additional energy. Yes. Yes, Lotus. That's perfect. I keep exiting it. For obvious reasons. You. Now then. Let's look from the beginning. On the top. After you, I do have 1 this, 1 fight in there. Okay, do you have anything good on this path? Shopping trip. I do need a shopping trip. Otherwise I have to go trek through that, fight you, shop. I don't get a shopping trip if I want to heal after the fight. It's so bad, but if I go this way, shop, and then fight you, I've already healed for that. And I can do another shopping trip. Wait, no, wait, I can do you, then go up there for shopping trip. But I can't fight him then. Why is it so hard to go shopping? Okay, if I wander up here, I fight you, then I get to heal, or I fight you to heal and fight 2 of you. I ain't doing that. Heal there and I can fight you. But I don't get a shopping trip on this route. And I am going shopping. I have 666 gold. It's kind of a sign of, hey, you should spend money. I probably will be ideal for me to go through both of them. I'll go that way. Honestly, I can deal with not having the elite fights. Because I can buy a specific relic instead. Of course, there's probably really good relics, but I'm gonna go shopping. I am going this way. The Orb Walker. Look at him. He wants me dead. I could invest in you now, but I ain't doing that. I'm punching this one. Once. Am I now? Not really, am I? Wait, I don't have any calm card. I have you. I do have you. I'm erupt on him. Boop. Bash him in the head. Put up some defense. Yeah, I should put up some defense. I'm gonna regret not being defended. Alright, let's play you both. Give him some indignation for the future. Defend, and then meditate on the scenario of giving me my eruption back. There we go. Damage mitigated. And with that, we can erupt on him and finish the job. Perfect. Liquid memories. Choose 2 cards in your discard pile and return them to your hand. Ooh, that is good. But I feel like I'm gonna need these blocks specifically for the heart, honestly, if anything. I have you already. Ooh, Fear No Evil. Deal 11 damage if the enemy intends to attack Intercom. That's a good one as well. 20 cards is my limit then. Not going above 20. I'm going to the shop to sell cards as well, so Okay. What do we have there? I have no anger. But I have a wheel kick, though. I do have a wheel kick. Who do I want to wheel kick? I want to wheel kick you. Let's just punch you first, and then finish you. Boop. Ah, indignation. Now, if the enemy intends to attack, I enter calm. He intends to attack. I am now calm. The flurry blows in. I can do this to get very angry, which gives me my flurry blows back. If I do this to him, I can do a lot of damage, but I want to block before I attack you, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go back into that mode. Flurry blows you. Well, I'll carve reality on you first. Then I'll smite you. And then I would take damage if I did that. I want to mitigate all damage I have to take. So I won't. I'll still take 6. Wait, hang on, you'll die. I'll take 4. Damage mitigated. Another flurry of blows. Would've. But I have too many cards. Too many cards. What's this? Jutting from the chaotic terrain around you, a bony sphere surrounds a mysterious glowing object within. While you are curious what lies inside, you notice some sentries keeping an eye on it. I mean, I want a rare relic. I'll fight because I'm not doing the, well, elite fights now. So this is the closest I get to it. A double orb walker. Ooh, upgrade everything. Yes, please. Now, I could make you real strong. I definitely could. I also can't block this attack. Oh, I can block it slightly. And I will. I will. Might as well just do some battle him. I ain't going rage face on him. Punch you. I'll miss you. Actually. This is gonna be fun. 9 times 5. That should kill someone. Now I just need to draw it. I'm on fire. Ah, look who came in the post. That's nice. So it deals almost 50 damage. Let's just focus on you, I guess. Might as well. I need some more cards. They really do not want to give me that. Okay, well, I'll kill you. One less to think about. We'll have a miracle. Where I'll defend myself from the horrids of that. I bring the expunger back and then indignation just to finish the job. Yeah. Let's erupt. And then just do the job. Yep, expunger be good. All coin. Yes, gold. I needed gold in this run. I have a lot of gold. I am definitely going to the shops and not elite fights. Okay, what do we have here? I want to focus on... Well, you're damaging me. Upgrade everything. Now, I want to play you. See what I get. Ah, I got you again. Well, I'm investing. I have no reason not to invest. I will also enter comp. Because more energy later. I'm punching him. I'll use the expander on the Spheric Guardian. You ain't gotta see what hit him. 9 times 6. Unless I'm angry. Because I gotta draw the card. I didn't. Well, I can get angry at them. I can... No. You'll kill him. So kill him. Punch you. Why didn't I use you ahead of time? You would have been better. Then I mitigate the damage. Oh, never mind. I finish off the damage. All according to plan. Fire potion. Tantrum. I will not be adding a tantrum to my hand. It's 40 damage. But I can also just mitigate 24. It's you! This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's see what we can do here. Well, I'll start by just entering... no, I'll flurry blows you. Then I'll enter a card. And flurry blows you. Then we will wheel kick you. Yeah, that seems about right. Do I have any cards I want back? I do not. I'll battle him. And I meditate to bring back the wheel kick and fear no evil. Aha! Where's my rage cards? They are not here. And they are not here. Let's just play... I think I need to play 2 of them. Yes. Then I'll draw some cards. Nope. I'll draw some more cards. My hand's very full right now. Come on. Yes. Anger. I should have punched him in the face first. I didn't. Should have done it. Should have done it. Could probably kill him if I invested this one. But that's clever. That's not the play I do. I do the I will kill you play. Okay, 1 energy and that I keep for this fear no evil. Actually, what? Do I need to swap? If I just hit him hard enough, he ain't gonna hurt me. But then suddenly I don't get attack cards and then I'm screwed and he will kill me in 1 hit. At least. I have 4 energy. Yeah, I am investing those 4 energies into... Oh, right. Punch him in the face. Put him down a miracle. Expunge. Your turn. Do your... Well, literally worst. I can go into calm and erupt on him and indignate him for fun. And I will. Expunge. There, that's a lot of damage. Smite, and then for fun we'll go into a calm. Oh right, I drew cards, so I don't have flurry blows in my discard pile anymore. Then we'll punch you. I can't really get angry at you, which might actually be the main reason why you can finally hit me back. Ah. That sucks. Ooh, smite. I need it. 12 block, 12 damage, 12 damage. 7 damage. It's more than I wanted, but it works. Now, where am I actually? This is just a normal fight, apparently. I'd argue against that, to be honest. I'd say this is a very big fight. Energy. Flurry of blows. Wow. I need to have 1 for you. Smite deals the most. Followed by Bowling Bash. Followed by Fear No Evil. Then Fury. So close to killing him. I said, I'm halfway. I need more damage. Clearly. Ah, voila. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take this one actually, because I did look up on it after last time. It's gonna save me against the heart. I hope at least it will. Now I'll heal. I want to have health. I ain't taking any chances. Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Eh. Okay, whenever you scry, I don't scry. Future cards rewards have 1 additional card. I don't really do that. When viewing your draw pile, the cards are now shown in order. Yes. Yes, please. Now, I need to get rid of a card, at least. I need to clean it up slightly. Is it gonna be a normal strike? I think it's gonna be a normal strike. I mean, I have all these normal blocks as well, but I have 3 block. How many blocks is there I actually have? I don't have that many. Yeah, I have 4 block cards. Well, 5 with this one, but that doesn't really count, does it? Unless... Actually, that alone, if they don't block, is more block than one of these cards. Is that also upgraded? It is upgraded. Okay, so when they're upgraded, they're better, but still. Goodbye, defend. Do you like this rug? It's not for sale. I want the rug. Me and my ceramic fish would return her when I want the rug properly. I could fight you, actually, and then just go on this route. Yeah, I could, and I will. Oh, it's you. Hi. Why are you here? Okay, we'll kick you. Give me Eruption. It's not Eruption. Yeah, I was really hoping for Eruption card. Well, I'm just Flurry of Blows here. And then I will... I could have drawn more cards. Right. Right. Because I know the order they come in now, so I need to actually check my hand. Thank you, Frozen Eye, for me forgetting you immediately. It's gonna take some time for me to get anger cards. I'm blocking 8 out of 12. That means I might as well smite him. No, wait, hang on. I'll take you back, actually. You're good to have. It wasn't what I originally planned, but you know, I'll do it. So what is the 2 next cards? Anger cards. But I don't have a way of going back. But according to this, yeah, I will really gamble by doing that. I do not know what my hand will contain. Like, I make an expunger though, just to be prepared to fight. So I will. There we go. That's my turn. Because he is, well, quite defended. Oh man, I wanted the expunger. I just have a bunch of angry cards. And damage incoming. I'll punch you. And then I'll block. There we go. Give me... Thank you, Vigilance. I need that. Now I can wallop you. Wait, aw, man. Aw, man, I forgot about that. Fine. I've already done it. 1 damage. 5 damage. Block. Block! That did not go as planned at all. I did a terrible misplay. Welcome back, Silent. Now then. Yeah, I still don't have block. I did at least a whole 6 damage to him. I need more cards. I still need more cards. I don't have energy. Nor do I have a single block. What is coming, actually? If I have seen the Puss in Boots. I have. It was fantastic. How do I deal with this scenario? Oh, why do I have that? Yes, I will. Well, hang on a minute. He's gonna be defended next turn. Darn it. I'll take you. And... I'll take you. Now. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Actually. That's an extremely good way of summing the entire thing up. Punch you, for 1. I don't want to draw cards, though. Actually, if I do this, I can make you vulnerable. Punch you. And then calm down. Punch you some more. Chaos in reality and then smite you. I should probably use the strike. The smite is better for later. I am burning alive. I can understand it becoming a favorite movie quite quickly. These 2 numbers do not correlate. At least not on the level I want them to. And all I can bring back is defense. I'm drinking the defense potion. I don't want to take the damage. I will take the damage. Punch you in the face. Strike you. Nothing to defend. I mean, Into the Spider-Verse is... How would we describe a masterpiece without saying a masterpiece? At least, personally, because it's very entertaining. Guess I'll kill you before you killed me. This fight did not go well. Or at least it could have gone better. Discard any number of cards and draw that many. Oh. Put miracle into your hands. Yeah, no. The block. The block's good. Oh yeah, there's coming more Spider-Verse, Spider-Verse, Spider-Verse. Now the spiders. Regal Pillow! I didn't... Well, okay, I'm kind of gonna be needing you. Hello, I have 877 I need to spend. Do you mind taking it? Bottle lightning. Okay, we'll always start with this card. There, my entire deck is upgraded. I can imagine that it probably is going to be the only one that stands a chance of doing that. And if I had a medical kit, but I have the money to buy it, so I will. Now, what am I getting rid of? I was getting rid of... I'm gonna need the block cards. I tend to not have block cards on my hand. I'm getting rid of a strike. It did have a show? Wow, I'm behind schedule on those things, apparently. Start of each combat, heal 2. I am so late in the business, I don't know. At best, it's gonna give me 2 health to fight the heart. I'd rather spend the money on the last shop. Goodbye. Heal it up. No need to upgrade anything anymore. Ah, hello. I don't need to upgrade all my cards. I'm fighting a boss. It's a ghost. But I have almost full health. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. I have to think now. What is my... I will get vigilance on my next hand. I can imagine that a series with Puss in Boots is well made. It is Puss in Boots. They can't fail that hard with that one. I could be angry at them, but I could also just upgrade my... I am making a strong attack. What a future! Yes. Yeah, okay, now I actually would have need to be angry at them. Darn it! Well, still gonna hurt. Wait. Nope. Neither of you are giving me angry there and there. That's gonna hurt like a truck. Yeah. I would love to use you, but I kinda need to stop this from happening. Unless... Defend 8 now, or deal more later. I'm a punch him. Closer to death. So am I. Well, it's time to get angry, I guess. Blows, blows. Carve reality. Smite. And then I guess I'll fear no evil. Blow, blow. I want Eruption, and I want the card that will kill him. Thank you. Now. Boop. Boop. I took more damage than planned. If you lose HP, lose 1 less. Blessing of the Forge. I don't want this. They do a lot of actions with those. At some point, I know myself, I'm gonna end up just... Okay, what are good old cartoons that was going as series? Since I want something to watch now. Because I grew up with a lot, of course. And most of these generations have. But there's a lot of them I haven't watched that are good. Hello, Mr. Tentacle. What's your deal? Do you mind me, punching you and then carve reality into you and then smite you? Smite you? Thank you. Punch. Good start. Temptation. Yes. I will laugh and... Wait, he is constricting me. I don't like that. I need to kill him now. Darn it. Wrath. Wallop his face. Flurry blows him. Then wallop his face. Good. Good. Enter inner peace. Punch him in the face. And then I'll conjure a blade. Am I gonna draw the blade? I'm gonna draw the blade. I'll kill him next time. Whether you want to or not. Let's just get angry at him and expunge his essence. If we just do it good enough, I will become deaf. That's just gonna be a better scenario for me, honestly. I don't need to heal. I really don't. But I don't need to upgrade anything either, because I have now made it so I always get the Aphosis card. So I'll heal. I feel like 20 cards is at least a good way. Alright, I'm back with the blue bird fight. Darn it, blue bird. Well, it's a blue bird. How do we want to do this? Well, I want to be vigilant. I want to stay calm. What am I getting in the future? Anger. I'm getting a lot of anger. I'm staying calm. I could wallop him. And I will. I will wallop him. Because I don't need to block. I want to just... Actually, I want to get rid of these two as well. Don't I?
Soon you will die.
Or something like that. You're planning on hurting me. The audacity. Okay. Well, I'm doing this, and I'm throwing vulnerability at him. Because it works. Actually, I should have probably... Well, I'll kill him with it. And we'll kick you. Flurry blows. And then we'll calm down. I also realized in the middle of that I did not consider the fact that I need to calm down during this fight. Because that's gonna hurt. That's a 24. When it hurt him too, but still. I gotta deal with him and face to him. That's not a lot of options, is it? Yeah, it's gonna shit on all my... Well, it's... Currently, it's not awake, so it's not shitting on them yet. It's taking all my opinions, and then it wakes up, and then... that's when all shit literally comes loose. Punch. Punch. Do I want to calm down? I will calm down. Boop. Punch. Punch. My favorite movie. That's a good question. What is the movie... I'm trying to think back to the movie I have defaulted the most throughout my entirety of living as my favorite to some degree, because there's a lot of movies I just kind of watch. Yeah, I believe I genuinely have to say it is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, because it's just something I grew up with. It hit me in the right time, and it was well, fantastical. And I have watched it more than I am willing to admit. By that I mean I cannot count that number anymore. I promise I could at some point. Let's see. Carve reality. I'll block. Then we'll carve reality into you. Is that good enough? It's gonna be good enough. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is also... Between the third and the fourth book, it is a big shift of it. It went more into a realistic magical setting rather than more of the fantastical universe it originally had. At least that's how I remember it in the shift. Boom, he woke up. Let's just prepare for Twitter. There we go. The Twitter card is ready somewhere. There it is. Okay, he angry. I'm gonna get you eventually, but I'm not gonna get you along with a anger card. The Destroyer has awoken. Let's just draw some more cards. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? I kinda knew it wouldn't work, but I still tried. I don't have block. I have block. Never mind. I have block. I cannot lie. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna meditate after expunging him. Of course, I don't have a block when I do that, unfortunately. But it's something I'm willing to do. Because I want to expunge. And I'll take Eruption. It's gonna hurt. Ow. Now I can no longer let him hurt me. Also, this one is not the best for me. It's there, but I don't really need it. Ah, right. I did get my Erupt Expunge combo. Yeah, I do highly recommend having read the books even before you consider watching the movies. Even then, the books and the movies are, in my head, separate universes, as they did diverge to some degree already from the first book, and then they've always kind of been side by side, but never the same. Never the same. So I just enjoy watching a lot of the other movies by just, okay, so in the book it went like this, here it goes like this, but also I have weird-ass trivia from that because I just keep watching it. I am way too intrigued into that realm. I have evaluate defense. I will evaluate my defense, so I'm gonna need it. I really want to do you, but that's gonna put me on death's door. I don't want to die. I'm gonna get you next turn, though. So I can calm down by next turn. And do a lot of damage. I am doing the... actually, am I gonna live? Am I gonna live? He's gonna double, so he's gonna do 40 damage. -4, so 38, which is more than I can defend. So yeah, I cannot go in eruption mode. I will die. Good thing I did the math before I did it dumb. Oh, yeah, no, most definitely did not need to. Not at all. But they made it happen. Just 'cause. Punch you. Okay, and then I will... oh, I have another defend. Mitigate damage. That's the best I could do. And all the peace cards. I'll draw some more cards. I'll draw some more cards. I'll punch him. Well, not a single anger card. Just what the doctor ordered. I also don't have the block that I assumed I would actually have now. Did I just screw up? I think I just screwed up. Oh, yeah. No, I had to remove Cho from the equation after all. Well, no, not Cho, Cedric from the equation, because if not, Harry would never stand a chance. After all, it's Cedric. It's Cedric Diggory. Is nothing compared to that boy. Well, give or take. He is the supposed chosen one. Well, I can't do this, because I was a fool. I can't do that, because I still was a fool, so I'll do this. Right? That's not gonna help, actually. He's gonna kill me either way. My Fairyland model is gonna play out. And then I'm gonna have to try and continue this with the Fairy... oh, I'm also doing damage. Yeah, I'm just hit him. I'ma hit him. I think. I'm doing that play again. Sure, why not? I'm bringing you back. And kill me. Okay. I can really understand why the fourth book is a favorite. There's so much in the fourth book, which is a slight shame in the movie, because a lot of stuff is cut out that I find minute details of just, that is really good and really fun and explores the world and... oh, okay, never mind. But at the same time, there's limits of what we can actually translate to a movie, and presented within X amount of time. You only have so much time. Can I kill you quickly? I'll try. Yes, I can. I expunged Twitter. It's official. Hello, heart. 821. That's even more than before. Now for the real scary part. It wins. As I have started calling them now, because I still don't know what they're actually called. I can rest and heal my nothingness, or I can upgrade a card for no reason. Sure. Deus Ex Machina. Sure. Makes no difference. Actually, that is the only one that actually makes a difference, isn't it? Because the moment I draw it, it would have been upgraded. Or used. Yeah, there is only so and so much you can tell, and even then, the movies can't do the inner monologues that characters does in books, at least not in a good way. They have to say them out loud. And that really changes things immediately. Hello! What do you have for me? Every 6 turns, gain 1 intangible. Ooh, that's good. Every 3 times, you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy, and at start of combat, choose 1 random colorless card. Yeah, I'm getting the incense burner. That's gonna save my life if I manage to live that long. There's no reason not to get that one. Apply 6 vulnerable, gain 6 thorns. Okay, block, or I just have a lot of thorns. The thorns is gonna... Rush down? Oh, whenever you enter Wrath... Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be free as well when I upgrade it. You're right. That's gonna help me. I've spent all my 1,000 gold. Except for 12. Can I buy a carpet for 12? That's a no. He said no. Hello! I mean, Spire, but you're still twins. You're just twins. You're never gonna be anything but twins to me. I can imagine the rush time being quite good, because due to me also having the frozen eye then, if I don't have a single card entering calm, I can go here and see, okay, is any of the next cards calm? And boom, it works. I will get rush time by next hand. Fantastic. Well, I'll punch you, because that works, and then I'll carve reality in you. I'll wait for the smite, but I'll block. Only because the dent is calm. And then I'll wallop you for a good measure. There we go. Damage. What do you mean they're doing damage back? That's not part of the rules. Now, I get a calm card. I can enter rage. I can get angry. Yeah, this seems like the one I want to face. He does damage, but he doesn't do that damage. Wait, actually. What? I draw you and you. I don't have a talk card. I have no reason to enter rage, actually. All that I'm playing him. I'll do it. Punch. Because I get smite. And smite. And then I should go into inner peace or die. Flurry of blows, yeah. Evaluate my situation as quite a horrid predicament. And then block some more. Do I want to... I do want to do that, don't I? I don't want to take damage. The more I can mitigate, the better. We will do this. Oh, no, that's some good. Ah, frost emotes. I see. I like it. They're adorable. I feel like I need to face this guy now. For no particular reason. I am not really getting cards getting me out of this scenario. This can be... Oh, wait, now I have you. Never mind, I'm in a good predicament. Rage on you. Yeah, I prefer facing him. By a lot. My fan turned off again. I still don't know why it does that. It just does. Bowling Basher? And the Bowling Basher. And then we'll kick ya. Finish the job. Carve reality on your friend. Let's do some insight. Have a miracle occur as I smite you. I fear no evil. And now that I've calmed down, I should probably block. So I'll block some of it and meditate on this scenario as I bring out another wheel kick and I guess a carve reality to finish you off next turn. Ow. I'll just erupt on your face and then I'll wheel kick him. Oh, sentimental pulses. It might not be. It's not a big fan. It is just a small fan. And clearly it is supposedly mine, so it's not a big fan of mine at all. It's a very small fan of mine who doesn't want to be around. But he is highly necessary because my computer, well, laptop, can easily overheat, and that's the one thing keeping it from heating up. I ain't adding any of you, because I don't believe I'm gonna have this card in hand when the heart is at 30 HP. Or less. Okay. The moment of truth. I have a Gambler's Brew. I have a useless Blessing of the Forge, technically. And I need to block. Step 1, I technically should block, but I'm gonna upgrade my block. Actually, he's not attacking. I could have gained the same amount. Yeah, well. What's done is done. Carve reality on him. I don't have any cards I want to bring back, do I? No. I'll smite you. There we go. I have done my turn. Thank you, Silent. Could you continue cooling down my computer? Oh, I have the tungsten. Oh, it actually just mitigates that completely. It does! That's gonna help the fact that he's planning on stabbing me for 1. Has he always done that? I feel like he tends to hit a bit harder. From memory. He was a bit more aggressive in the past. Just slightly. Fleur. Fleur. Wallop! Oh, right. I need to actually fear no evil for my own safety. Am I hacking? Oh. Let's see, I just have the perfect combination of things. Oh, right, I'm intangible. That's why. Because it was the 6th turn with the incense burner. Perfect. I feel like I didn't... Oh, right, because the tungsten rod also reduces it by 1. So those two combined just say, hey, don't take damage. I approve of it. Now, this, on the other hand, is a bit more of a problem. Because... Let's see, discard a number of cards and draw that many. I can discard you. I want to get... Actually, I can draw more cards with you. Yeah, of course I got the slime. Let's just get rid of the slime. And I want to evaluate my situation. Guess it's not a good one. I really need to invest into him, don't I? It's going to hurt a lot, but I don't have a single block. I'm gonna discard cards. Am I? Yeah, getting rid of you two, and boom, I can draw more. Actually, what am I getting if I draw cards? Rush down. Yes. Be gone, be gone. Yeah, I'm keeping the eruption. And we'll play Rush Down. What am I drawing now? Ace. Doesn't do much, but it's something. Wait, I don't have a way of calming down afterwards. Never mind, I can't utilize it. All the North-South stock. Everything you need will be found in there. Yeah, since I can't block him with anything I have, I'm gonna invest into my stock. 9 times 6, that's gonna be my damage dealer the few times it shows up. It's gonna be the only way I can kill it. Oh, right, yeah, because I reduce it by... Yeah, that is good, isn't it? But still. That is even better. Downside is, of course, when he does that, he reduces the amount I'm actually allowed to do on my turn, but still. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it every day I can. Let's just do a crescendo in his face. All the damage. Thank you. Well, this would be the best I've ever done against this boss. Specifically. Ever. Then I can enter Calm. I can Flurry of Blows here. I can draw some more cards. And with that... do I have... let's see, a hand and retain and enter Calm. Yes, I enter Calm after that, so I can do Eruption on him. I draw more cards. I can make him vulnerable. I can carve reality on him. And then I fear no evil. Boom. Almost, well, minus the times he hits me, but I'd say that's a pretty good start. I don't need to draw more cards. Ow. Oh, right, he does that now. Good thing he has been become vulnerable before that. That's still gonna hurt. How much is that? 7 times 12. It's more than I have of health. I need to hurt him. I need to hurt him bad. I'm drawing cards. Okay. I need more cards. Calm. No, I need block. Actually, I have preferred to... that could help me if I do pull those cards. I don't have energy if I do that. I can block 24. I can block 36. I think I'm gonna be blocking 36. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Oh, I'm angry. No wonder he's planning on hitting me that hard. I need to enter Calm. How do I enter Calm? What's my entire plan to enter Calm? My brain! It's fucking up! None of you are free! Why aren't you free? I got fucked by the void! Fucked by the void! Oh. Okay. I forgot about this one. I could have got rid of the void a long time ago. Darn it! Okay. Well, if I do hit him with that, that's 36. That puts me at over 80 health. I will survive with that. I will survive with this for one turn. And then I have to figure out how to anything. It's my only chance. On the bright side, he's gonna hurt himself a lot of times. Please tell me my math is correct. It was not! No! I'm really gonna have to look back to that one. I was so certain I had it. But for the fact that I'd never used a medical kit before, I would have had enough energy to pull more cards. My next hand would be able to bring me down to Calm. And in Calm, I wouldn't take all the damage. I would reduce it. So close. So close. I'm gonna beat him one day. So much just gone. So much gone. Why don't you tell me how much money I earned? Where's my money? I earned a lot of money that time. This was the moment. This was supposed to be the moment. I had all the things. Why didn't you say 6? That would have been perfect. Imagine me having been intangible that turn. Would have been so good. But no. No. Mantra build? I haven't actually. I avoided it at least this time due to me just wanting to continue to swap between the phases. But a mantra build is interesting, and I do have the energy and time to do one more, so I will be doing one more. And of course we do increase the ascension, because why not make it more difficult for me? Greetings! I'm getting a card. I don't know what card it is, but it could be a good card. I was really hoping for any one of these to be a mantra card. I can't imagine it's easier with the mantra build, because the mantra kind of does a lot of damage when you're divine mode or whatever the stance is called. Pressure point. All enemies lose HP equal to their mark. It's a good one to just get behind defenses, I assume, but still. Damage, block, and scry. Huh. Do I want even any of these cards? I preferred last time, I just got rid of one of my cards. If I only had less cards, it would have been easier, honestly. I'm not getting a single... I am leaving all the cards behind. We're taking this calmly. I am having a small hand. I'm gonna regret skipping a lot of cards, probably, to be honest. Granted. Wait, what do you mean you didn't take anything? Well, I ain't fighting you, that's for certain. That seems like a horrid plan. I ain't doing that. I don't even know if I have a good hand yet. Now, is there anyone up here? There is you. But you are also something I don't want. Actually, this entire thing is something I don't want to enter at all. This is horrid. It's just elite fight after elite fight. I'm going this way. But an elite fight. But a heal. Yeah, I'm doing the elite heal. Elite heal. And just venture up there. Against the slimes. I don't get too much out of it, but I get some out of it. Oop. Ah, the Jawworm's back. Well, the math does not add up. This ain't gonna kill him. Punch, block, block. We're starting small. We're calming down, and we hit him in the face. Bring me eruption, bring me eruption. Thank you. Punch, punch, murder. There we go, good start. What do we have for me? This again. Now this is better than... Ah yes, the Los Pollos Hermanos family. Everything is fine here. Everyone. It's good that... I'm gonna need this for drawing more cards. Blocking was my issue last time. To some degree. The Forge. Well, I can't confirm for a fact that I am going to get the same wonderful shopping trip, so... Hang on a minute. But I have to go there then. Because I gotta get rid of that card immediately, and I'm doing it. Hi! Good thing you're not selling anything good. When you play 3 or less cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards to start for next turn. That ain't happening. Ah, yes. The Gustavus. Goodbye, pain! It is quite nice that I'm able to just go to this man, or whatever it is, throw my gold at him, and then they will either take away my pain, my... Red. I actually don't think a single curse card is called red. I at least haven't had it yet. Or my normality. He can remove normality from you. He has a power beyond your imagination. And punch him real hard. Honestly? Ooh, that is a gamble. I'll gamble. Punch him real hard. Give me punch cards. Thank you. Now then. Swivel! Gain 8 block, next attack you play costs 0. Which is the same as saying this is a single block card, and you can attack with it. Windmill Strike. Could be good. If the shopkeeper is the secret final boss, then I would explain why he has all of this stuff. I believe I'm gonna go for that one, at least if I somehow manage to stumble upon a mantra build. Well, I'm in condition of... Hello again! This just hurts me, because I just spent all my money. What are you? Alright, yeah. Your first attack, he deals extra HP. Heal after fighting. All good stuff. Also, I could get rid of a card, but I can't afford it. I just need the mantra cards. Ah, it's you three. Okay, let's just start by defending, which is a horrid hand to begin with. Because that means my next hand is an attack hand. And 2 of them are attacking next turn. This is the turn I needed the attack. I could ignore him. It went the wrong way. Damn you, Twitter cards. Now, I can't kill them with this. Even if I wanted to. I can kill one of them. I have a horrid luck stat, or rather, my luck stat for today apparently was at I would say 50. But throughout me going up slowly but surely the spire, slaying everything, it dropped severely until I reached the heart. And combining that with me being a fool and not actually realizing how I used the medkit or whatever it's called. What a fool I am. Actually, if I kill you with that, he's gonna do the same amount of damage to me. So, murder. Yes. And then I'll evaluate the situation. I take the exact same amount of damage I would have. And I'm dazed. Oh, it's a windmill strike. Now, of course, the downside is I can't calm down again. So that's a problem. I didn't consider it not having been fixed by now. At least this one's ready to kill him. Ah, it still isn't fixed. Now, 22 plus 12 is not 41. You would be surprised, but it is not. It's very close, though. I'll keep it. I'll hurt him. You will finish him off. This is gonna hurt. It did. What do you mean? Why are you two there? You two are supposed to be out in the field. You're supposed to be my main uses. Well, I'll kill you. You'll wait till next turn, I guess, for killing him. There we go. Oh no, dazed. Anyway. 38 shall do the trick. Tungsten rod. Well, fantastic investment for the heart. If nothing else. Where is the mantra cards? I am primarily not going to pick up cards unless it's a mantra at this point. Just because I need a small hand. I need them to circulate. You are a good blocking card, though. Ah, that's true. It is a free card to play as well. I can get Scry, I can get minor preventative block and damage. And it gets better. Fine. The luck is with me, maybe. Slime. Okay. Do I just go preemptive on him? Yeah, I'll go preemptive on him. And I kill you. And then we have a miracle! I start blocking. It's quite a miracle when I start blocking my enemies. They would never see it coming. Could I kill him? No, I cannot. I don't have the damage for it. But I'll poke him. Yeah, I'll poke him. He's dead. What? Me? Stuff about slimes? Never. I don't want that one. I would never do that. Anyway, I'm windmill striking this one. None of these are what I want. Ah, well, It's a free attack. It is 5 damage to all enemies. Not that effective against the heart. And who am I? I am fighting more slimes, so we are not done with the slimes yet. As always, slimes. Yes, I'm taking inner peace. Because I'm gonna be needing to draw more cards. If I am in car mode, of course. Only if. But it's good to enter car mode. Even if I go into the divine mode and get energy from that, I still would like to get energy from elsewhere as well. And I'm going to go and heal. Because I've taken damage. Hello, what are you? Bottle Flame. Attack card I always start with. Ooh. Oh, I got it from the, this bloke. The great investment for fighting the heart. Actually, if I always have the windmill strike from the beginning, that just means that it will more quickly get better. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, aren't I? Because Eruption is one thing to always have at my starting hand, but if I don't have anything making me calm, I don't dare use it. Windmill Strike, on the other hand, is more invested in the moment it always is in my hand. So we're doing it.
Oh no!
Hello, okay, you can transform something, upgrade something. Do I want something upgraded? I mean, it would be nice if you were upgraded as well. But yeah, transform's gonna give me cool stuff. Now, I am transforming an attack. I think. Yes. Give me the good stuff. What's that? Brilliance. Well, it really wants me to go mantra build. I just need to get a single thing giving me mantra. Because I have none. Upgrade 2 random cards for some of my health. And I can just go and heal it immediately. Sure, shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. I'll give you my soul. Eh. I really hope I can manage to reach that point. Yeah, it's a slime. I'm a heal and then fight these two. Better cards, better cards. It's a thief. Just my luck. I'll throw money at him. You know what? I'm keeping a block for next turn. He didn't want the money. At least he couldn't catch it. Weak. Punch. Block. Punch. It's gonna hurt a bit. I have hope for this setup. Not a tremendous amount of hope, but I have some hope for it. Let's just be calm, block slightly, punch him in the face, and finish him off next turn. There we go. Erupt done, yeah. Yeah, this windmill strike is definitely gonna do the job. Money! My money. Hey, Rushdown, you're nice and all, but doesn't help. Not just any British guy, a guy from London, I presume. Yeah, none of you give me mantra. I only want mantra cards. I need a lot of mantra cards. Goodbye. I'm gonna regret not picking up a bunch of cards, probably. It is still 2 cards, isn't it? And I need to go through my deck. So I have you, and then Rushdown. That's gonna give me 3 iterations. 1 for defense, 1 for going calm, and 1 for being angry. I need iteration. Fight, need more cards. It's a fungi! And it's slime pet. Well, I'll throw a coin at slime. I'll have a strike. I'll block everything. I will achieve inner peace as I block some more. That is quite right. I still need to switch between them. It's just the main focus is on the mantra of the actual damage dealing in the end, I would assume. Well, rush down. We're getting more cards as I focus on this guy now. Ah, lovely. Well, you're gonna kill him. And you're gonna kill another one. Okay. I'll just kill them both. What do you have for me? Wallop. I kinda need Wallop, don't I? It's gonna give me that defense I'm gonna be needing. Without having to defend. Because I still have just bad experience with study of filling up my hand and then I can't do anything. Because it's just insight, and then I have to play 3 insight before I can do anything. Because the tungsten rod is fixing that problem when fighting the heart. That is a problem, having a bunch of insights to play to get insight. Forever. Nothing but insight. I'm getting wall up. And then... don't need to heal. I could grab a ruby, but do I want something upgraded? What are you upgraded? More damage? More block? Cheap. Temptation. Actually, windmill strike. I'm upgrading the windmill strike. Windmill. There you go. It is good for that one to be cheap, but this one is also always in my hand to begin with. Giving it 3 more damage and then an additional always 1 extra per turn. I'm unfortunately going with this one. Rushdown is gonna be the next one unless I get something that is really useful for what I'm trying to focus on, but still. Brilliant! That's brilliant. I guess I'll go Vigilance. I'll be brilliant on you. And see what happens. Slime. Yeah, I really want that power. And then upgrading it to give me 3 every turn would be even better, because that's every 4th turn. Give or take those in between if I have fights lasting that long. What do I have in my hand? I do not have anything getting me out of anger. Not taking that chance, am I? No, I am not. Punch you. Punch you. Not punch you. Yes, slime crush. That's a problem. Let's throw a coin at you. No, I don't want to block. I'll probably regret not having a block, but I'm not getting the block. I need to evaluate this heavily problematic scenario. Yeah, I don't... How much do I have that? Not enough. Oh yeah, I just streamed to everyone and no one. At the same time. Yeah, I'll get plated armor. For my own sake. Ow! Insight! What do you mean? Why are you there? He's always hiding, isn't he? Strike. Strike. Okay, I'm not halfway yet. That's good. Get rid of the slime, just for slime's sake. I am going to hurt... Darn it, eruption! Okay, we'll draw some more cards. There we go. Eruption time. It's time to bunk. Immediately drawn. Fantastic. There we go, that'll do the trick. No need to split the slime. Not if I kill it. Now the expenditure is still very nice. The vault is a lifesaver as well, isn't it? Actually, vault is even better if I manage to get the mantra card of, hey, gain. If fatal upgrade... Ooh, right. I don't have... I need to upgrade my cards, don't I? I do. Lessons learned. I'ma take this one. Might have to get rid of it later, though. Sneckwai. Instead of your turn, draw 2 additional cards, but be confused. I don't know their intent, or I have a tiny house. I'm getting the tiny house. I hate not knowing what they can do, because I know for a fact I would never win, and Confused is gonna screw me over no matter what. Tiny house it is. Ah, wonderful. Ah, Distill Chaos. Where is the mantra cards? Where is the mantra cards? Where is the mantra cards? You do damage. That you do. But no, I've already added a card this turn. The city. I have to fight him? Okay. I also miss having a lot of HP. It was really nice having the cleric's face. I mean, he didn't need it, apparently. Didn't complain. If I go this way, I fight you, then I can deal with you. And I can either go and heal or just do mysteries. I'm gonna do that. Go for the key, and shopping trip. Shopping trip! Chosen. He found me again. Why do you keep finding me? Go away. That's not good enough. That's good enough. Now, roughly, how many turns do I need for this one to kill you? A few. A few. Oh, prepare to rush down. I'll have some in... do I? My next game, that is a good question. I have one game that I have continuously just brought up every time. It's like, okay, I don't have anything to do right now, but I have this one set up, and that is Rogue Legacy, so that's one I just kind of do small portions of in between everything, but I don't know. I have a huge Steam library on a point of it is 500 plus games there, and I'm trying to get through them. But criteria are 1, they have to seem interesting and fun, so I have to figure that out, and 2, I have to be able to play and stream them. Because I can't do that with everything. Slay the Spire works. Rogue Legacy works. Dead Cells. I don't think I have Dead Cells, so I would have to buy that one. Though Dead Cells is on my list of, hey, I want to play this one time in my life. But I kind of have to prioritize the ones I already have, due to me just having gotten a bunch of bundles, and then boom, I have a lot of games. And that includes, for some reason, a bunch of children's point-and-click games. A lot of them. Then again, I did buy that one kind of on purpose, because I wanted Freddy Fish and the Missing Kelp mystery or something like that. Because I grew up with that game. And then I just got all the other Freddy Fish games, Pajama Sam, and then I don't remember the name of the spy, and then there's also the car that I also don't remember the name of. There's a lot of point-and-click games that I potentially could stream. Those would be interesting, and a grown-ass man trying to figure out, how do I solve a children's puzzle? Because I clearly don't know how. I want to attain inner peace. I'll defend for fun. Yeah, and there's a lot of them. I would claim that Freddy Fish and the Missing Kelp mystery, or Mystery of the Missing Kelp, is a great one, but that one is also completely spared in nostalgia. So, highly, well, useless for any reference. Let's just draw the eruption card, erupt on him. Ooh, I can finish him with Blessed Land. That is also true, whether or not my PC actually could run Dead Cells, or it could probably run it. It could run Hollow Knight, but it wasn't great, especially not when a lot of stuff happened. Then it was quite a nightmare not to die. I am surprised I managed to get through that game with this setup. I am looking forward for when I finally sit down and get it upgraded, because I need to do that. Boop. What do you mean only 40? That's not enough to kill him. Oh wait, you give me 2 energy. Fantastic. Lessons learned, upgrade card. Upgrade evaluate. You are not mantra cards. Bye. Where was I going? I was going shopping. For my own safety, I'm doing this one. Obtain a relic. And I'm writhing in pain. A lot of things could be distracting from it. I mean, the time it took me to play through Hollow Knight was quite some time as well, because I only played when I was streaming, and it was a period when I was streaming 3 times at most during a week. What are you? Duality. Whenever you play an attack card, gain temporary 1 dexterity. Yes, please. Also, I'm writhing in pain. Not good. Not good at all. Hi. Okay, I want to punch you a lot, but I don't have things to punch you a lot. So... yeah. That's fun. What is in here? The game, on one side, told me, do the mantra build. Yes, it's a great idea. On the other side, it's also telling me, but I mean, you don't have to. You really don't have to, because you might win if you do, and if you win, you might stop playing. The game doesn't realize that I won't stop playing just because I beat it. Because beating it isn't actually how you finish this kind of game. You have to do a lot more than just beating it once. They're hurting me. Well, they're trying to hurt me. They're failing. Brilliant. Fantastic. He's gonna be terrifying. Now, I'm gonna need to wallop you. Do I have a way of attacking thrice? I do not. I most definitely do not. Darn it. And I also need to block. I don't want to take damage, actually. What is the worst that could happen by me distilling chaos right now? I'm genuinely intrigued. What is the worst that could happen? I want to see. Well, the cards are saying kill him. Kill him now. Kill him quick. End it. Yeah, it expects you to get through it a lot of times. It reduces the damage a little, but I want this one to deal the most damage, because I need a block. There we go. And I block him, without worry. Oh, right, I also get dexterity. Fantastic! Duality! You can save my life, potentially, if I hit a lot. And then block. No. He just got scarier. Eruption! Why are you there? I do not have enough Wrath cards at this point by me not grabbing anything. I think I at least had one Wrath card show up and ask, hey, do you want me? Why don't you do enough damage? Fine, I'll throw a coin at him. I won't pick you up. That's a trap. Then I'll strike him to finish the job. And then we'll block. That's what he does. I mean, I'll gladly see all the emotes. Emotes are a joy to watch. I do have some emotes I've attained myself that I can utilize other than the normal Twitch ones, but those are all just tomato-based. So that's a different story. Do I block? Do I kill? I can't kill. They're defended. I'll block. Ow. Ow. Rude. Oh, he's just planning on getting stronger. The other two had no intention of it, but this guy said, no, not strong enough. Need more power. Need to destroy. Yeah, I'll focus on him, honestly. He scares me now. Genuinely scares me at this point. Voila. Yep. That is a lot of emotes. I'm just slowly going through each and every title of those emotes. They do be descriptive. It's short. I love that about emotes. It's just such a short description about them. But seeing the name, then seeing what you, well, look at, is it? Yep, that's what I'm looking at. 100%. So much good stuff. One day that's gonna be me. I'm gonna have all the stuff. Eruption time? Eruption time. I'm anger. And upgrade a card. Strike. That's what I needed upgraded. Sure. Okay. Wait, I don't need to calm down. I'm planning on killing you next turn. And I will. Because this one deals a lot of damage now. Yes, Kaka. How much is that? 35? Yeah, that seems about correct. Didn't know what hit him. It was me! Signature move! I mean, you do a lot of damage. You will do even more damage if I was in the divine stance. But I don't have anything bringing me to the divine stance. The same with the wheel kick, also good because I can draw more cards and it can do a lot of damage. But I already have 17 and I don't have a single thing giving me what I need. The wave of the hand can be good though if I actually block and then weaken them. Am I this foolish? It's already upgraded even. The temptation. Because whenever I game block, I have a lot of things giving me block now, including the coin and the wallop. I'm doing it. Why not? Anyway, I need to go and sell stuff. Hello! Okay, you did not sell the correct one. That is what I was really hoping for. What are you? 5 random potions. Heal at the potion shop and draw a card when you play a lot of cards. Wait, where did I not get a curse? Did I sell it immediately? I probably sold it immediately, didn't I?
Knowing myself, I would have sold it quite quickly.
Defend or strike? I'm getting rid of a defend. There we go. I could buy something, but I'm waiting until I probably walk into a store and you sell something mantra related, and I need that. I can fight you, or I can fight you. If I fight you, I have to deal with all of this shit, so I'm fighting you. And then the next one, I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of others. That would be an interesting one to play around. Mostly because I have the tungsten rod. Yeah, that would be interesting. But it's 39 HP. It's almost all I have, so if I don't have it in my hand, it's also the fact that I then have 5 extra cards, bringing me to 23 cards. But against the heart, if I can just say, hey, don't hurt me this turn. It's gonna break my bill, but I've never done this deal. I'm gonna make the deal. It's a terrible deal. I've made the deal. Excellent. As the ghostly shape speaks, you notice its large mouth opening wider and wider. Thick black smoke spews forth and envelops the room. You cannot see or breathe. Just before you lose consciousness, the sensation stops. Whatever those things were, they are gone now. You continue on, feeling rather hollow. What have they done to me? Yeah, that's not the greatest. Hang on, can I just be angry at them? I can, in theory, just be angry at them. Having apparition activated. Can. Interesting. They're all upgraded, are they? No. Oh. Oh. Well, that's convenient. That one's upgraded, so it goes back. Okay, that's fantastic. You know what? No, wait, you're gonna do double. Ah, yes. I may or may not have made a quite big deal. Just don't look at my health. That can backfire, but I was very tempted to try this out with the tungsten rod. So I did it. I'm just contemplating whether or not I just rage on them with that. Yeah, this very much could be the end of the run by me simply having done that one move. Yeah, I have the tungsten rod. So that's gonna be interesting. It could go really well. I really want to erupt on them, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna get any one of those. Or all of them immediately. And not a single attack card. Because I realize I don't have a lot of attack cards anymore, do I? I'm gonna do it. That's the worst that could happen. I mean, my death, of course. Inner peace. Okay, that's gonna save my life, actually. Take my money. Now, see what you can do. Nothing. Nothing. Wounds? Nothing. Okay, we didn't get what I wanted, for one. They're still all here, which means I'm gonna have them all ethereal at the end and just lose 7 of them. And I only have 5 to begin with. Well, actually. I can hit you, can't I? I wanna hit you. I will hit you. Could I kill you? I can't kill you. I'll hit you. And then I'll defend. More defense. Yes. The good stuff. I want defensible. I want defensible. I don't have the health to not defend. Oh boy. Yep, that's the luck. I'm still trying to, because I know about the whole sub-gifting section or stuff, but it's still the... Does it only take account into people who are there, or does it also sometimes take into account people who are not there? But I believe it prioritizes at least the people in chat. I hope it does. It would be really stupid if it didn't. Oh, I can make him weak. I want to make them weak, but I also want to not take damage. Really interesting in how that's gonna go. Because is vulnerable before or after intangible? Now that's a question. I could also just wallop him. Wallop. Now, look. I'll never know. I'll never know the chances and science. Well, they tried. Wonderful, it's upgraded, which means I can play you, and you will return later. I mean, yes, that is quite true, but it is still the matter of what is the order of it. I mean, you can technically add 50% to nothing. The only thing is that nothing increased by a half of nothing is still nothing, because nothing was nothing to begin with. Math is weird. I'm not allowed to attack. I guess I'll rush down and defend for fun. The windmill strike is gonna get ready for revenge, that's for certain. Wounds. Darn it. Okay. There we go with this section instead. I wallop you. Actually, if I do that, I cannot lesson learn anyone. This is a bad hand. I can add a miracle to my hand. I will. Put a wallop. That's defense. Then I can do a lesson learned. I don't kill him with that. So close. Yet so far. Darn it. It's gonna be a windmill strike, isn't it? If only looked at him instead, I couldn't windmill strike him. I have made another grave mistake. Again. Anyone surprised? I think not. Well, I guess I'll windmill strike him. That reduces death by 10. I still have 19 plus 13. Doing that attack is going to give me 1 more dexterity, being able to defend slightly more. This was a bad fight for me to have immediately right after I did a terrible decision. It did not end well. This is a bad combination. Ow. Eruption up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'll keep that. I should have done it earlier. I could have not lost this one. Well, no, I don't lose it. I just don't have it next turn. Which is pretty much the same. Yeah, no, who would have thought? I really thought that it would be one of those where I could manage it, but the moment there's multiple people, it's a bit more difficult to manage it and the damage deviation. Also do wonder just how effective is the duality the moment you just have another relic giving you an artifact. And if you have a lot of attacks in your first turn, oh boy, that could be fun. Well, it would probably just take the first one because it keeps stacking actually. But you would have one permanent dexterity. So, that's nice. Actually, what happens if I play you? I really... Would I get intangible 2 on, as in it lasts 2 turns, or would it just fizzle? I want a medkit. I want a medkit. This isn't even a picture of me. Oh, it does. Wonderful. And then I'll do it. I feel safe now. I feel very safe now. I can kill it. And I will. I'll strike its friend. And I'll evaluate the situation. See what you can do. Nothing. Ah. Well, my actions have consequences. Please save me. Yeah. That'll do the trick. That'll do the trick. That was close. Potion belt. But I don't have any potions anymore. Where is the mantra? I'm gonna need a crescendo though, honestly, because I do not manage to swap stances quick enough. I have a lot of cards. It's a problem. Let's see, where's the heal? I was expecting this to go a bit better. Yeah, I am just going in this way to the shop. I'm going shopping. 2012. That does make sense, doesn't it? It is the time when I watch the most videos, and probably my mind is still in that mode of, yeah, that seems like the right way of doing things. I could heal, or I could get a mantra card. Now, I don't have a lot of health. I have another random, I have an item, and then I have, no matter what, 2 fights. I cannot avoid having 2 fights at least. Followed by a fight. But I'm getting cards. Where is the mantra cards? I saw one. But I would love the power one, but it's not there. Okay. So we have worship. That's one. Pray. And works. It gives less. This one is use it twice and boom, I'm there. What are you upgraded again? I can't check. Well, I'll start worshipping and the mantra has begun. What are you upgraded? Retain! Yeah, that's good. The story is about an insect controlling teenage girl who aspires to become a hero. The book is filled with creative use of powers, combat strategies, and varying perspectives. Satisfying. Now, who left this manga in the middle of the library? Onwards, don't kill me. Ah, it's the beggar. Now, I am going shopping in a while, but I have my money. Thank you. What do I want to get rid of? Oh, it's not you guys. I just got you guys. Is it a block? Could be literally anything. Well, it is gonna be one of these. Unless I'd really regret that one. Eh. Me? Mind getting raided? No, I don't mind raids. That just means more people. And if people don't like me, they don't like me. If people like me, they'll stay and I'll have more people to talk to. And then I can tell people I'm not crazy. Goodbye, block. What is in here? Dreamcatcher. More card opportunities. Ah! No! How did he find me? I'm taking the case. Took the case to the car. And I found the one who would kill me. I'm a wave my hand. Actually, hang on, I can apparate. Apparate! You can't kill me. Not anymore. And then I'll just for good measure wallop him and enter calm. How'd you know that I keep an entire apartment block beneath my basement? It's just real estate. I promise. It's all legal in some place. Definitely not here, but it's legal somewhere. No attacks, no attacks. Oh, they're onto me, they're onto me. Oh, mighty lord, prepare me to win. Ooh, the brilliance has begun. I could get real angry at him, but that's a gamble. And I am the gambling man. I have made another terrible decision. Alright, just kill the plant actually with my windmill strike. Never mind. It's fine. It was fine. Another rush. I need 2 rush downs. I only have 1 already. Empty Fist is strong, but I have too many cards. Ah, the cult. What? No, of course not. The silent isn't there. No. They would have made a sound if they were there. Did you guys make sure the doors are locked? Wait. Oh, right, I'm alone, aren't I? I forgot. That makes it worse. I have to play you. You're gonna disappear into the ether if not. Get angry at you? This is a terrible play! Boop. It's a terrible play. I have gone crazy. Okay, I won't die. I was considering that being the end of me, but it was not. It was not. Very close though. So if I poke you with this, then I can just kind of finish him off. And I will. Well, not with you. I'm gonna have to finish you up with this, but I finished you off. 1 down. Only the chosen remaining. And he, for some reason, has yet to decide to actually attack me. He just kind of made me dizzy. So throw a coin at him. Ooh, that's nice. Strike him. This ain't gonna help. I'll be vigilant. And then I'll take him next round. I mean, that was the plan at least, but clearly not. You'll stay in my hand. You'll leave me, aren't you? Lessons learned. Now where are my thorns? I am the essence of British now, am I? I'll take it. It means that I can do anything. Yet I am... well, legally not allowed to do anything. What do you mean, dazed? Twitter! How am I from Norway? Well, it all began when my mom and dad met each other, and then they didn't really want to tell me the rest of the details, and suddenly I was there, or something like that. And then something democracy, I believe. After all, when you tell a story, you have to always start from the beginning. And luckily I'm not Doofensmith, so I don't have the... It all began at my birth. My parents didn't show up. Ah. Darn bird. It's always... well, it's not this bird. This bird isn't useful for that, but yeah, the stork is quite nice to have. It's highly efficient. Ah. Wait, I am in divinity mode. He's just planning on hitting me that hard no matter what. I see. Well, good sir. I cannot let you live. Literally. You are not allowed to live. You have to die. Ah. Yeah, no, I'm just killing you. I'm just killing him. Wish! Temptation. Plated armor, good. Strength, good. Gold, an investment. But I do not have the HP to ever consider investing in a wish, do I? And I have too many cards due to all of my apparitions. Of course, they disappear quite quickly, because the moment I use them, they're gone. But still. Goodbye, Wish. I would love to have you, but I can't. Ah. Okay. Well, that's fortunate. I am continuing the trend of being a foolhardy idiot.
Kill that thing now, quickly!
Okay, it lived. I'll kill it next turn. Hopefully he continues to block. No, he's planning on killing me. Good thing I can apparate. Let's just upgrade a card. An apparition has been upgraded. No damage. Throw a coin. I don't need you, I'm gonna kill him. I've done mine. Oh, 40. That'll do a bit on his armor. Hang on a minute. Now I need to play you. There we go, now I can fight in peace. So close. That does make sense. Hang on, you're both useless. Okay. Warship. It has begun. Now to just draw it again. I did not. Wallop. Essence of Steel. Where is the mantra? No. Shopping time. Do you have mantra? No. 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 You really do not want to give me mantra, do you? Now, strategic combat with an artifact. That is interesting, but duality then, just giving me a dexterity. Oh yeah, no, that's completely fine. I won't be able to have another run after this one. It's getting late, depending on how everything is. Yeah, I'm clearly gonna have to give up on the mantra this time. I mean, I don't mind the encounters and those. Energy for doing a lot of attacks can save me. But the artifact could give me just a pure dexterity. But it would probably just give me the one, because it applies every time, so it would take a trigger the first time, wouldn't it? More importantly, I probably need to get rid of a strike. Ah. It's cruel of the game to tell me no to mantra when I finally wanted to try it. The only other time was when I went with, what's that very mighty card that will kill you in one turn? I've forgotten the name. It had a nice name, which is sad. Yet it's the moment I'm gonna give up on it. It's just gonna, hey, have a mantra, have a mantra. I'm taking energy. I did have some issues with energy in the last few fights. I'm hoping it's gonna, never mind. Energy is not my main issue anymore. He is now my main issue. Ah, yes, Blasphemy. Such a good name. Take that! I've done everything I could. Now I'm heavily confused. Yep, this seems confusing. Let's be a bit calm. Let's apparate. And strike at him. Goodbye, apparition. It was good knowing you. But you were a bit too expensive for me to want to survive. So is that one. But it's worth it if I can get angry at them. And I can block, actually. But if I get angry, I'm gonna have to invest in that one. Yeah, shucks. That's not worth it, is it? Ah! This is really screwing with me. Oh. So, in theory, if you have a really specific build, you somehow can mitigate that damage. By miracle. Well, not by miracle. Miracle is already a card, isn't it? It's right there. Not the right miracle. Though that would be a very long-lasting fight. Oh, it is unblocked damage. Or specifically, you take damage, not your attack damage. I still need to actually learn the difference between those when I read cards, because sometimes it's like, yeah, you get hurt. You have the heart. When you play a card, it will just pretty much attack you, kind of. And then you have the... I don't remember which one of the curse cards, but whenever you play a card, you also take damage. But that one goes through your block. Which makes that one, in my opinion, worse than the heart, but at the same time better, because you don't have it all the time. I am a fool. Worship. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway. No, apparition. Oh. There we go. Now I can worship. Intangible is all I need. Oh, right, intangible would be able to. It would just reduce it to 1, because it's still damage you take. That would be an interesting just... I will blaspheme everything, and then... Yeah, I'm fine with ignoring everything you guys do now. That seems fine for me. Strike it with that. Wave of the hand. Block. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's... let's see. Ah! I'm saved. I was certain I just lost. I did not. Very close, though. A bit too close, if you ask me. Okay, 60 damage. And then I'll learn a new lesson. Ah, okay, it is limited. One day I will learn about that damage amount. I'm taking meditate. Because meditate combined with worship gives me more control over that section, at least. Potentially. No, I don't have that much health. But I don't feel like healing would do that much. But I do need to upgrade a card. Oh yeah, I'm very specific about how I name my streams, and I have to go through them. Which also, eventually, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I have no intention of healing. I need to upgrade something. But I do need to figure out every time. Okay, what is actually the thing I'm slightly gonna have in mind? And I would claim that the first try I had was a strategic delve into how to do it. Until it went bad, of course, at the very end. And this run was, well, I was laser focused on one goal, and we have 2 cards coinciding with that goal. Technically, I would claim 3 now due to that one. You have pretty... Retain worship. Brilliance. I'm retaining worship. It makes the brilliance better. Ah, if only... If only I named it all from The Art of War. Or just any of those books. Okay. Hello, champ. Would you mind, you know, just surrendering to me? I would personally appreciate that immensely. No? He has no intention of surrendering. I repeat, he has no intention of surrendering. I am erupting on him. Oh right, I don't have rushdown. Anyway, still doing the apparition. Okay, we'll see if I fuck myself now. Let's go! No, I didn't. I'm still alive, somehow. Oh god. I have 5 turns to live, at best. That's only if I'm lucky. It's all about the windmill strike. It has to get ready to kill him. Okay, brilliance. I mean, that works, kind of, I guess. Sure. Brilliance. That's you. You are gonna get stronger. I'm going to be vigilant. I should probably have done this slightly different, but I won't. Actually, I'm throwing these down. I don't want to die accidentally by my own stupidity. Hit you in the face. Yep, and then meditate on it. to bring back... Wait, hang on. Did I not... Hang on a minute. I feel like I did something wrong there. Something went wrong. I shuffled my deck. Okay, I'm bringing Brilliance back. Yes! Something went wrong. I didn't have Worship in my hand. For some reason I thought I had it. I have it now. I was a bit late, but still nice. Well, that one's gonna die, so that's one loss, but he's not attacking me, so it's fine! It's fine. It's not fine. I'm definitely gonna be safe next turn, so I'm going anger mode. Rush down. Anger mode. Okay, actually... Yeah, I am a literal fool. I'm gonna have to play these two, just so I have that next turn. I want to worship, but that's damage. But worship damage. Throw a coin at him. I'm getting both of those. Do I get better? Do I hit him now? I'm hitting him now. Kill it quickly! Kill it quickly! I am coming at you. Stop coming at me. Please, stop it. Alright, I retained that one. Okay, I made a correct decision. Barely. Barely. Well, I guess I'll worship. And then I'll throw my brilliance at you. Boop. Okay, I'm done. Don't kill me. Thank you. Good thing. Ah, well, he's not planning on actually attacking me. And I have one left. Am I that foolhardy? Yes! Yes, I am. Poke. I will wait more for you. I'll use you now. I need to kill him. I need to kill him quickly. He needs to die. He needs to die. Okay. Insight. Give me something... Yes, that is something. Thank you. Very much. Okay, we're bringing back worship. I could probably have played another card, but I didn't. Yeah, the bad feeling is very understandable. Now, the only thing I want now is to have you in my hand. You or you. Both of you are highly acceptable by me right now. I'm calm. I can draw more cards. Ah, brilliance. Yeah, I'll do brilliance with this. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna be fine. It's going horribly wrong. We're doomed. And then we'll well up for good measure. And then... could hit him hard. I could just go back into calm. I'm going back into calm. Stay calm. Well, good thing he ain't hurting me. I can bring a card back. What do I want back? I want brilliance back, probably. That deals damage at this point. Don't it? Yes. No, wait. Oh, that ends my turn. That ends my turn. I should have done the other things first. But I didn't. Why didn't I? Well, wallop it is. I'm gonna need a wallop. I'm gonna need a wallop. Oh. Whenever you gain block, apply weak to the enemy. This is the best block I have. Okay, he deals 40 damage. That is impossible for me to outclass with this. Pain! Now, what I really wonder is how much damage did this do at this point? Because I was planning on erupting. I had eruption on my hand. That would have dealt 9 damage. I would be in wrath mode. I would then instead have picked that one. I could have done it, but now Now it's a bit more problematic. Now it's just death. I failed. Note to self. In the future, be a bit more paranoid when you meditate. It might kill you. That might be the next step, honestly, on my series of how to slay spires. And of course, it's very important that when you give a lecture on how to slay a spire, you have no idea how to do it yourself. That is the most important trick. After all, I started this entire thing with how do. Because I don't know how to, but I'm learning, and then I'm teaching away things I have yet to learn myself. Yeah, no, the first run went a bit better than the second, to say the least. Just slightly. Where is the one power card I really... there, Devotion. Devotion, where were you the entire run? You were gone for so long, Devotion, that I literally emptied out my very being and became intangible. For some times until I died horribly. It will be next time, or at least that's what I say every time, but if I don't, it ain't gonna be next time. That's how it works. That's the rules of the world. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this stream. That's a lot of fun. I've got more progress with weird builds, and it works. Probably won't be streaming tomorrow because I have some other things to do tomorrow. How many times has it been that I've tried the heart now, or just tried in general? Or just claim that it's next time? Because claiming next time, I believe it is 9 times? At least at the end of a stream 9 times I've claimed, I'll do it next time. Because I did succeed some streams. Oh, since you got there, that's a good question. Let's see now. Let's dig deep into what did you write the first time, Silent? Also, do you want to know how many how many messages you have written up to now in this stream? Or in my streams, specifically. It's gonna take some time to go through the entire list of messages. That might give slight hint. You have currently, with the one you just wrote, written 783 messages. Closing in on that 1,000. So very close. Let's see. The 9th of February was the very first one, it seems. So how long is that? Roughly 7 days? Ish 7 days, I think. And then, how many streams has it been within those 7 days? That's another question entirely. That demands me to do some other kinds of math, including me remembering when I've done a single stream, and I don't do that. I write that down for a reason. I even brought actually an extra thing today, in case I needed it. Just in case I needed to do some math on stream, but have to make sure it's extremely correct. That was me throwing in this for me to be able to just do some basic math very quickly. So in case 1 + 1 is 2, boom, I have done math. I had that just in case I needed to do it. I never end up having to do it. Might be next stream. Might be. And of course it's just basic paint. Why not? But yes. No stream on tomorrow. I'm gonna try probably on Saturday, but if Saturday for some reason tries to stop me, then it's gonna be a Sunday. It's Sunday, Saturday, one of the days. So, yeah. See you all next time. Hope you had a good time. Bye-bye!
The stream is done now for the day. The Norse house doors are closed. But look forward to another once more unlocked.